As you grow, change, and evolve, there are a few basic steps involved in the process. Recognize, acknowledge, forgive, and change. Welcome back to the Nothing Changes Until You Do series. Today we are reading chapter 38, which is titled, Forgive Yourself. I started to write down a long list of the things I wanted to forgive myself for. Being harsh and critical of some of the people closest to me, being annoyed and unkind to my friends and family, worrying about all kinds of superficial things, doing harm to my body, not taking good care of myself, making mistakes in my business and in my finances, not practicing what I preached, and on the list went. And while I wasn't sure if I knew the exact right way to forgive myself, I decided to simply ask in my writings, in my prayers, and meditations to be forgiven. Before I went to bed at night, I would ask for the weight of this self-criticism and negativity to be lifted off of me. As you grow, change, and evolve, here are the basic steps involved in the process. Recognize, acknowledge, forgive, and change. First, you must recognize what's going on and what you're doing. This is about seeing and about authentic awareness. Then you acknowledge the impact of what you're doing with compassion and without judgment. This is about feeling your emotions and owning the impact. Then, the most important step in the process is forgiveness. A willingness to forgive yourself. Self-forgiveness isn't about letting yourself off of the hook. It's about caring enough to take a deeper level of responsibility. And when you do that, you're able to forgive yourself authentically. The fourth step is change. However, if you genuinely recognize, acknowledge, and forgive, the change pretty much happens on its own, and you don't have to, nor do you get to, control it. Change is a result of authentic forgiveness, and authentic forgiveness is about releasing the past and all of the stories you have associated with it. Unfortunately, what I often do, and this is true for many people, is recognize, acknowledge, punish, and repeat instead of forgive and change, which keeps certain negative patterns in place in your life and causes you a great deal of pain and suffering. The truth of that resonated deeply, and I've been consciously focused on forgiving myself as well as releasing the past and all of the stories I have connected to it. Given that I've got many years of experience of not doing this and still have a tendency to be hypercritical of myself, as many of us do, self-forgiveness continues to be a challenge for me, although it has gotten easier. It's a practice, and like any practice, the more we do it, the easier it is and the more effective we become. The more willing we are able to take an honest look within, to recognize and acknowledge our self-sabotaging ways and to forgive ourselves for them, the more likely we can begin to change in an authentic and powerful way. Self-forgiveness makes it possible for us to forgive others and to live our lives with a genuine sense of freedom, peace, and love. I really hope that this week's chapter resonates with you. And I look forward to talking to you in the new year. Have an amazing day and see you next time. Bye.